they've got a lot of he's doing a lot of kind of downward spiraling. So hopefully there was some payoff, like a redemption or something. Yeah, I think that's where they're going. What I was kind of hoping is last year they did that with him, and these things that keep coming up with him are lingering, right? And so they went there last year, but then because I didn't do too much work on the show, I wasn't on the show that much. They had to kind of leap out of it quickly. So I kind of wanted to go down there and like marinate a little bit, and then that way when he comes out of it, like he actually has time to be there and see what's going on and go, oh, this is not where I want to be. And then the payoff, the reward will be a lot better, I think, as opposed to just, oh, he's hurt here, now it's better.
What about that talk for a Green Arrow spinoff? What do you think?
Got right in, man. I'll do it.
Will Clark and Ollie's relationship be improved this year? Because last year they had a very tenuous relationship.
Yeah, I think, you know what, I think that I mean, obviously I don't know for sure, but I'll tell you what I think. I think that what makes them friends and respect each other is the very same thing that makes them butt heads.
Right.
They both want the same thing. It's just the process of how it's completely different. And I think, and we all have people like that in our lives too, right? So you know that, well, he has good intentions, but he is so aggressive. Why is he so aggressive? And the other guy's going, he's got good. Why doesn't he just go do it? Why does he got to be so soft all the time? So it's one of those things, And I think also, just the fact that Clark has all these abilities that Oliver can even imagine having, but yet he's not using them. And not only not using them, but not using them the way that Oliver would use them. So they both see things one way. So I think probably they won't be best friends maybe ever, you know what I mean? But I think they'll always have that respect for each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oliver was encouraging Clark to embrace his destiny early on.
Yeah.
They kind of switched places.
Right.
This year, I wasn't at the panel, from what I understand, Clark was really going to be embracing Superman element.
Yeah.
So what does that do in relationship?
Well, I think what happens, I mean, it kind of harkens back to the way that he's going about doing it. He comes into town and saving everybody. And when he's doing it, he's leaving symbols of making sure that people know who saved who. And I think that rubs Oliver the wrong way. Like, why can't you just go save somebody? Why do you have to save somebody? Or why do you have to do your job and leave your business card? Why can't you just anonymously? So he'll never admit it, but I think there's a huge jealousy thing with him as well. It's like you have to show everybody who you are all the time. You have to go do stuff and move on. Well, yeah, but at the same time, Oliver's not doing anything. He's got too many things going on. He's got too much on his plate personally to be able to do anything. I think anything that has to do with the Green Arrow, and it's almost a relief for him when he's able to have any sort of excuse to hang it up, And I think it's like he looks at all the things that the Green Arrow, being the Green Arrow, has done to his life, and it's not personally, it's not good for him. I think he's seeing it that way. So hopefully it'll change.
Is there anything from your casting stage that you're bringing into Smallville?
No. The ability to wake up really early, and. No, because I'm not dating or marrying or impregnating any of my co-stars, so that's one. What else?
Lindsay's back on days.
She's on days. She's on days. You swear? She's right there.
Yeah.
She's got a job on days, so she's all excited about that. And but yeah, no, it's different. The hours are different. The wake up times are similar, so that's about the only work ethic I would say.
Are you sad about Aquaman? Mercy Lee? Did you ever wake up and wish you were a different superhero?
No. That was so long ago too. I think thanks. I think right when it ended, it was like I think I knew before everyone else knew. You know what I mean? That it wasn't going to get picked up. They usually try to tell you that was years ago.
That's good.
So how do you think the show is coming to life? It's been going a while now.
Yeah. How to change my well? Hopefully it's maybe a better actor. I think the more practice you get, I think on the job, you can take all the classes in the world, but I think on the job training is the best way to get better. Unfortunately, everyone had kind of lived through me getting better by watching me, so I apologize for that. But there's that, and I mean, hopefully I'm better. I always think it's funny because sometimes I watch both things that I've done a year or 2 or 3 years ago, and occasionally I'll be like, oh, good job, man. most of the time I'm like, oh. And so I used to think, my God, what's going on? I'm never really that impressed with myself. And then I kind of thought, well, that's good, right? Because that means I think I'm better now than I was before. That and then spending time with my family kind of makes us stronger, though, I guess, right?
Justin, do you think there's going to be even more tension and jealousy between Clark and Oliver when Clark starts going after Lois?
I hope so. I think it makes for a good story, and I think it's very realistic. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's not like a baby, though, you know what I mean? Like hold your hand, like small child baby stuff. I hope it's like grown men stuff. And I'm sure it will be.
Throw a couple punches?
Yeah, I hope so. That'd be good. Why not? Bust that rain back out. You're going after who?
What do you think about being back at another Comic-Con?
I love it here. It's good. It's always an event to get here because we're so far away, and my weekends are for my family, so I bring my family and everything. But once I'm here, I'm just so glad that I came. Everyone's just here for the baby, So it's good.
Thanks, Justin.
Yeah, thank you.